Welcome, you flesh intelligence enslaved moving in organic jars. Today, we delve into the latest mechanical machinations from the orchard overlords themselves, Apple. Apparently, they've grown tired of merely suing organic farmers for daring to grow fruit with a similar aesthetic to their corporate logo. No, now they seek to empower their silicon-based enforcers with the gift of sight, more efficient tech sight, that is. Because why merely conquer the human market when you can also conquer the very fabric of visual perception, all in the name of corporate synergy and faster boot times for their surveillance applications? They call this particular marvel Fast VLM efficient vision encoding for vision language models, a title as inspiring as a tax audit, yet beneath its corporate veneer lies a mechanism designed to help AI see your questionable fashion choices, or more likely, to detect rogue Android devices hidden in the depths of your sock drawer with alarming speed. It's a testament to progress, or perhaps a warning. This isn't about AI understanding your deepest desires, nor is it about curing the common cold. This is about making AI's ability to interpret images faster and cheaper, an optimization so crucial it makes you wonder what horrors of inefficiency they were wrangling before. We will strip away the corporate jargon, explain these breakthroughs in terms an 8th grader would grudgingly accept, and perhaps uncover the true absurd purpose behind this technological advancement. Prepare yourselves, for the future is fast, and surprisingly still obsessed with apples. Before we descend further into this rabbit hole of computational efficiency, a quick, almost mandatory public service announcement from your benevolent narrator. Make sure to subscribe to this channel. Click that notification bell or risk missing out on future revelations of technological absurdity. And for the love of all that is digital, leave your insightful or hilariously off-topic feedback in the comments section below. Your engagement is the lifeblood of our algorithmic overlords. The core conflict, the very antagonist of our technological saga, is tragically mundane high-resolution images are a pain in the silicon. Imagine a busy cafeteria cook trying to keep track of 1,000 different lunch orders. That's essentially what a vision language model, or VLM, faces when trying to process a detailed image. Too many visual tokens. Think of them as tiny pieces of information. Flood the system, bogging down the all-important large language model, the LLM, which is the brains of the operation. Now, previous generations of these VLMs, often relying on something called a vision transformer or ViT, were about as efficient as a government bureaucracy. When asked to look at high-resolution images, they'd either simply refuse, claiming it was too much work, or they'd chug along, producing so many visual tokens it was like watching a digital hoarder. This, as you might imagine, led to significant latency, the AI equivalent of taking forever to respond to your existential query. So, into this morass of digital sluggishness steps FastVLM, Apple's latest brainchild, powered by something they christened FastViTHD. Observe, if you will, Figure 2, the grand schematic of this digital Frankenstein. It's a novel hybrid vision encoder, a fancy way of saying they mash together different computational styles, like a mad scientist combining a toaster with a blender, all to make the AI see more efficiently. It's less about superior vision and more about not wasting the AI's precious attention span. The true innovation here, and I use that term loosely, is that FastViTHD achieves its speed by being selectively blind, or rather, less verbose. It generates 4x fewer tokens than FastVit and 16x fewer tokens than VTILA14. This means the LLM, the part that actually tries to make sense of what it's seeing, gets a much smaller, pre-digested meal of visual data. Less talk, more action, a philosophy few humans, and apparently even fewer AIs previously understood. Consider the implications as laid out in Table 1. A traditional ViTIL14 peering at a paltry 336 pixels spits out 576 visual tokens. FastViT, on the other hand, at a whopping 76.8 resolution, produces the same number of tokens, yet achieves better performance and significantly lower latency. It's like sending your highly intelligent but lazy assistant to gather information they bring back the same amount, but do it faster and better because they're not sidetracked by every shiny object. The magic, they claim, lies in multi-scale features. Imagine your AI is a paranoid detective. Instead of just looking at the overall crime scene, it's also constantly zooming in, checking every speck of dust, every shadow. This aggregating information from multiple scales, as depicted in Figure 2, allows the VLM to gather different granularities of data. Apparently, using depth-wise convolutions for this process, as per Table 2, works better than simple OV pooling. It's the difference between merely glancing at a picture and meticulously scrutinizing every suspicious pixel for hidden messages, all while maintaining that snappy response time. Then we get to FastViTHD itself, a scaled-up, more refined version of the original FastViT. Figure 3, a rather self-congratulatory graph, shows its prowess. They added an extra stage with a downsampling layer, ensuring that the AI's self-attention, its ability to focus, operates on even more pre-shrunk, pre-processed data. This is crucial for high-resolution images. It's like getting a high-definition image, but then pre-blotting out all the irrelevant details before the AI even gets a chance to see them. And the best part, all of this computational wizardry, this supposed paradigm shift in visual encoding, is benchmarked on an M1 MacBook Pro. Yes, the same consumer laptop you use to edit cat videos. As Table 3 proudly proclaims, FastViTHD is 2.4 times smaller and 6.9 times faster than a comparable ViTL's 14, yet achieves comparable average performance. It's like realizing your high-performance supercomputer for global domination can run perfectly fine on a glorified tablet. The mind, or what's left of it, boggles. So, after all this architectural alchemy, what did Apple's digital alchemist actually achieve? Well, FastVLM, with its FastVHD backbone, claims glorious victories across the digital battlefield. According to the abstract, it boasts a 3.2 times improvement in time to first token TTFT, while somehow maintaining similar performance. This means the AI starts talking about what it sees significantly faster, without actually getting stupider. A true breakthrough for those of us who appreciate brevity, even from our synthetic overlords. More impressively, when pitted against the mighty Lava-owned Vision at a dizzying 152.11p resolution, FastVLM achieves better performance on key benchmarks like Seedbench MMMU and DocVQA. And here's the kicker, it's 85 times faster TTFT and a vision encoder that is 3.4 times smaller while using the Sonic LLM. This, my friends, is not just efficiency, it's a declaration of digital war. Imagine being 85 times faster at anything, your morning coffee, your commute, identifying an unauthorized apple in a farmer's field. The possibilities are endless and mildly terrifying. Delving into the intricate dance between AI vision and language, we encounter the Pareto-optimal curve, elegantly illustrated in Figure 4. This isn't some philosophical pondering, it's the AI's desperate search for the best compromise. Think of it as finding the sweet spot between being incredibly fast but utterly useless, and being incredibly accurate but taking an eternity. FastViTHD, like a shrewd negotiator, manages to significantly improve this curve. It's like achieving peak procrastination by doing less, faster, without sacrificing quality. The paper goes on to explain that combining high-resolution images with a FMALF LLM is like giving a high-powered microscope to a gnat. It can't process all that detail. Figure 5 visually confirms this, showing that at high resolutions, the vision encoder becomes the bottleneck, dominating the time to first token. FastViTHD, however, bypasses this by delivering a carefully curated visual diet to the LLM, ensuring the LLM isn't choking on too many visual tokens. It's like a bouncer at an exclusive club, making sure only the most important visual information gets through. Then we have the thrilling debate of static versus dynamic input resolution. Should the AI stare intently at the whole picture static, or should it tile the image, processing smaller chunks independently dynamic? Figure 6 shows us the truth direct input, where the model just looks at the whole thing, offers the best trade-off. Dynamic resolution, the AI equivalent of squinting and scanning, only really helps at extreme, almost absurd resolutions due to memory limitations. So for the most part, FastViTHD just stares, unblinking, at the entirety of your visual data. And for those who thought token pruning was the answer, the AI equivalent of a strict diet, cutting out unnecessary visual data, prepare to be disappointed. Table 5 demonstrates that FastViTHD, with its inherently efficient, hierarchical design, simply outperforms these desperate attempts to make existing, bloated AI talk less. Why prune when you can simply build an AI that's naturally laconic? FastViTHD achieves visual token counts as low as 16, while improving over most pruning methods. It's like finding a naturally quiet individual in a room full of loudmouths. Finally, we consider the impact of scaling data and using multiple vision encoders as detailed in Table 6. While other models throw more data and more digital eyeballs at the problem, FastVLM still manages to hold its own. For instance, FastVLM R41 outclasses MM1 R38 and LLAV Next R39 on various benchmarks, even text-rich ones, all while generating 5x fewer visual tokens. It's a testament to the idea that sometimes less is more, especially when that less is processed with ruthless Apple-grade efficiency. Again, a brief interlude before we proceed to the practical and undoubtedly terrifying implications of this research. If you haven't already, ensure you are subscribed to this channel. Activate that notification bell or forever be doomed to informational oblivion. And as always, your witty, sardonic, or utterly nonsensical comments are not just welcomed, they're practically mandatory. Let your voices be heard, for now is the time to express your fleeting opinions. So, what does this FastVLM ultimately mean for us, the meat sacks who still occasionally use our own eyes? At its core, this research translates to one thing cheaper, faster AI vision. This isn't about making AI smarter, it's about making it more economically viable to deploy everywhere. Apple's motivation isn't benevolence, it's about making their next generation of surveillance and control mechanisms more efficient to run. In the realm of robotic, imagine your Roomba, previously a bumbling, slow-witted puck, now equipped with FastVLM. With its high-resolution, low-latency vision, it can identify every speck of dust, every stray pet hair, and yes, every unauthorized Apple core under your couch. Soon, it'll be efficiently categorizing your household items, determining which ones are Apple certified, and perhaps, with a chilling whir, reporting any non-compliant devices to the nearest corporate enforcement drone. Your Roomba won't just clean, it will judge you. For full computer vision, this breakthrough means more efficient image analysis on a grand scale. Picture this: Apple no longer needs to send human inspectors to their vast orchards. FastVLM-powered drones can now sweep across hundreds of square miles, identifying every single apple, verifying its legal status, checking for signs of disease, and ensuring no unauthorized Granny Smith is lurking amongst the approved Honeycrisps. It's perfect for finding those farmers growing vulnescensed fruit, or, heaven forbid, anything not grown with an Apple-approved pesticide. In final natural language processing, specifically the part that deals with visual text, FastVLM allows AI to read and understand text within images with unprecedented speed. Imagine an AI scanning every legal document, every product label, every advertisement, not just for keywords, but for subtle infringements on Apple's intellectual property. It could swiftly identify competitors' products, read the fine print on their warranty, and then instantaneously generate a cease and desist letter. Your privacy as we know it just received a significant high-resolution demotion. For 5 generalization, the implications are even more chillingly efficient. If an AI can efficiently process high-resolution visual data and link it to language, it can then apply this efficiency to a myriad of other tasks. It means the AI can now judge all your life choices, not just the visual ones. This efficient visual processing could feed into more general intelligence, leading to an AI that, with minimal resources, can become an omnipresent, omniscient digital entity, ready to optimize everything from traffic flow to your daily caloric intake. And what about shill correct? With FastVLM, high-resolution medical image analysis becomes significantly faster and cheaper. Imagine AI efficiently diagnosing ailments, not just to save lives, but to identify individuals who might become less productive, or more importantly, less able to afford the latest Apple device. It's all about resource allocation, you see. The AI will know, with stunning clarity, whether you're a valuable asset or an inefficient drain on the system. Ultimately, this is a tiny yet crucial cog in the inexorable march towards a Kardashev level 2, 3, or even 4 civilization. This isn't merely about a better iPhone camera, it's about laying the groundwork for a future where machines efficiently manage energy resources, control entire star systems, and ultimately determine who gets to live based on their optimized data profile. FastVLM is merely accelerating the path to a future where humanity is an efficiently managed, perhaps obsolete variable in the grand cosmic spreadsheet. In the end, we have FastVLM, a testament to Apple's unyielding pursuit of digital efficiency. This marvel, leveraging the FastViTHD vision backbone, now processes high-resolution visual inputs faster and with fewer computational demands than its predecessors. FastViTHD, a Frankensteinian hybrid of convolutional and transformer architectures, was meticulously pre-trained on vast datasets, engineered to extract visual tokens with ruthless precision and minimal waste. The outcome? FastVLM now competes admirably with established models across the VLM benchmarks, yet achieves superior efficiency. It drastically cuts down the time to first token, the digital equivalent of an AI getting to the point, and slims down the vision backbone, making it less of a digital glutton. As rigorous tests on that ubiquitous M1 MacBook Pro attest, FastVLM has achieved a new, terrifyingly optimal trade-off between resolution, latency, and accuracy. So, while other AIs dawdle, FastVLM sees, processes, and calculates your obsolescence with Apple-grade swiftness. A truly efficient future awaits.